It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, for New Orleans, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
Oh, you got me moving, you got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. So the Pelicans win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now for Darren Williams, the injury-riddled campaigns just keep piling up.
Yeah, it's almost difficult to watch considering how good he was when he was healthy. I mean, you're talking about one of the most explosive players in the game over the last decade at the point guard spot. But the injuries, hard to overcome.
Dallas on defense. It's a three-point game. Here's Pondexter. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Outside Williams. Nowitzki outside. Wide open look. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Gordon against Matthews. Fires from the wing. Here's Davis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Pachulia. It's Matthews on the wing to the inside. Pachulia, no luck. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pondexter dishes to Gordon. Kicks it out to Evans. Off target with his 3.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
And Matthews kicks to Parsons. To the middle, here's Pachulia. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Evans passes to Ashe. Count the bucket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Mavericks leading by 3. Nowitzki with the screen on Evans. Now Williams. Rebound, Evans.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
That is good. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Williams. And there's the pass to Pachulia. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Williams. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Gordon dishes to Evans. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Screen by Ashe. Gordon against Matthews. Deep 2 from Pondexter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
It's Williams with the drive, and Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Nowitzki a screen. Gordon against Matthews. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Ashe.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Now Pondexter. Following the 3-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Williams with the ball. Evans picks him up. Parsons on the wing. All sorts of time. Rebound by Pondexter.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? And they were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs. Let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican moniker.
First personal foul, teams first.
And as you said, I mean, New Orleans made the playoffs for the first time under the name Pelicans. Unfortunately for them, they ran into the Warriors in the first round and were promptly swept away.
And thinking back to the Pelicans playoffs from last year, let a 20-point lead slip away in that 4th quarter of Game 3. But they played better than a sweep and got valuable postseason experience for that young roster.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Pelicans trail by 3. Gordon kicks to Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. No good off the front iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Matthews. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Speaking of Matthews' strength, he really gets into you defensively.
Yeah, he wants to make you feel him. I mean, very physical. And offensively, he likes to post up and back down weaker, smaller defenders. I mean, you give him that mismatch, he will attack it with vigor.
Cole's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. And so he hits both. And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
And for Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for New Orleans. And so here is Dallas. 3-point lead.
Listen, he has a chance to be considered the best two-way player at his position, and not sure if he is the clear-cut winner of that debate, but he is in the conversation.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside Williams takes a 3, and Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Williams. 7 points for Wesley Matthews. Parsons against Evans. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Williams, and Davis sends it back. It's Evans on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. It's Davis with the drive. Off target on the 15-footer. Dallas leading by 4. Williams passes to Nowitzki. Picked by Williams. Shoots a fader, and the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 7.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Fires the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Williams a screen. Down low. Matthews into the lane. Cole with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 6. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. He absolutely loves this matchup and thinks this is one of those games that is going to be an offensive display, saying we have a lot of talent on offense. And in a matchup like this, I think you could see several players putting up big numbers. How many is something we'll have to find out shortly, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. And guys, how does their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
You know, I think it should make for an entertaining game. I love hearing coaches say their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that too. Just as I do, I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace.
Now here's Williams. Parsons with it. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
The big change last year for the Mavs came when they traded for Rajon Rondo. It looked to be the missing piece for him, Clark, but boy, it just never seemed to come together.
You just don't know. Trades are always risky. You don't know how they're going to work out, and I give credit to ownership for talking to the players to see what they thought about the trade before they actually made the deal.
So for the Pelicans, Cunningham comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Holiday in for Gordon. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Williams. Pelicans trail by 8.
And things just didn't really work out with Rondo here with the Mavs. Missed a lot of games and at times clashed with that coaching staff.
Here's Cole. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right side Holiday. Here's Cole. Back to Holiday to stop the run. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, you know, they said it was the injury, but you have to suspect the Mavs just shut him down in the playoffs. They took a big swing and missed with Rondo in acquiring him, but I think you have to give them credit for at least taking the risk.
And here is Felton following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Matthews dishes to Felton and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Cole. He's covered by Matthews. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Cole's shot is good. Now it's just a 3-point Maverick lead. Barea the pass to Felton. Here's Nowitzki, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nowitzki's got 9.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And Cole kicks to Ajinça. Davis down low. Villanueva's there, and that one's good. Holiday's got his second bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on this one. Nowitzki kicks to Felton. Here's Barea. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Pass to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Davis sets a screen. Holiday dishes to Davis. Cannot hit. And it's Dallas the other way.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Barea. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range, Matthews no good. Cole. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career. Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player, Clark, destined for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know, people now talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in NBA history, for sure.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Harris is out there with Felton. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then it's Jeremy Evans. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Felton the pass to Pachulia. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Gordon. Parsons with the rebound.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
Here's Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession, and that's good news for the rest of that team.
Mavericks leading by 5. Harris kicks to Parsons. Steps back and fires. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Now here's Evans. And here's Parsons. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Gordon dishes to Evans. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Ashik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint, so long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is. New Orleans making a switch here. Pondexter's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Deron Williams is checked in for Raymond Felton. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And, you know, going back to Ashik, I mean, he's not just a big, immobile guy. I mean, he's got really good flexibility, and that's helped him develop some post moves at the offensive end. He's no longer Mr. Dunk or nothing.
Now here's Pachulia, and the shot is good. Pachulia's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Evans attacking, and Ashik throws it down.
Hey guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Harris following the score by New Orleans.
And going back to Amir Ashik's toughness, you can see it in his face. I mean, he's not going to smile at you. He's not going to show you any expression at all. Just a cold-blooded monster on the floor.
Here's Pondexter after Devin Harris's score. Pondexter, the pass to Evans. From the wing, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Harris kicks to Williams. They set the pick, and it's Harris off the drive. Parsons outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Parsons got his second bucket of the game to go. Pelicans trail by 5. Evans outside. To the left side wing. Anderson dishes to Evans. And You can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Mavericks foul call. Darren Williams. First personal foul, 2 seconds.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game scorer, was down to 13 a game last season.
Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Chandler Parsons. 6 to shoot. And Asha kicks to Evans. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris. He kicks to Pachulia. Inside. Stolen by Evans. Ashik the screen for Evans. Gordon goes in.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Aaron Gordon. At the line for 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. That 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Pondexter with it. Williams picks him up. Evans against Williams. New Orleans moving it around. Gordon with no one around, with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Gordon's got 7 points here in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
4 on the clock. Here's Parsons. Williams for 3. Here's Pachulia. Here's Nowitzki. And finally they hit one. Nowitzki's got 11.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burkers across the way on the sideline.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Nowitzki. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And Davis can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Dishes to Matthews. Screen by Villanueva. Matthews passes to Villanueva. And he misses the go-ahead basket. New Orleans in the lead. Well, New Orleans is still a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoffs last year.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Davis gets a wide-open look. He trains the quick shot. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Kicks it to Nowitzki. Over in the corner, Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Fades. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cole's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And here are the Pelicans now. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 6.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Matthews. 7 points in the game. Here's Villanueva.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion.
Roof shots.
That one is off. Some changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Luke Babbitt. And it's Holiday in for Quincy Pondexter. And Dallas with a change here, too. Felton's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to Davis. Cunningham dishes it to Ajinça. That is good.
And the Mavs won close one, as you said, but they knew how to close games out in general. 36-2 last year when winning going into the fourth quarter.
Now here's Matthews. He's got 7. Count that one.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Here is Ajinça. 7-point differential. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Davis. Nice D from Nowitzki.
Well, I tell you, that's what veteran teams do. I mean, they close out games. They know how to finish. The Mavs have the leadership and presence to not let any lead slip away by being inattentive to details.
Good. 8 points for Davis.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
Now here's Matthews. Here's the dish to Villanueva. And he lays it straight in. Villanueva's got 4 this quarter. Here's Cole. Pass to Cunningham. Feeds to Holiday. Shoots it. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Matthews against Davis. There's the feed to Villanueva. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Off the inbound. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Felton.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Now Holiday, he has 5. He dishes it to Davis. 3 seconds left, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Charlie Villanueva. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. And that concludes the first half. Pelicans lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. The second quarter was when things really came together for them, and the result is they were able to build a solid 6-point lead at the half. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, give them credit for getting out on that fast break. They made a concerted effort to run every time. Not once, not twice, every time, and it paid off in points. I also thought it wore down the defense.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Gordon playing very well. 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Mavericks trail by 6. Davis and Ashik in the middle. Evans and Gordon are the guard set, and it's Pondexter in at the 3 slot. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Nobody near Parsons. From outside, off the mark.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Now here's Evans. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, in Dirk Nowitzki, you start to wonder if he's the best foreign-born player ever. Of course, you have a lot of competition for that distinction. I mean, you got Hakeem, Nash, Parker, just to name a few.
Evans outside. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way, and here they come. Here's Williams. Stolen away. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and he gets it to go. Gordon's got the first bucket of the third here for the Pelicans.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Parsons against Evans. The pass to Ashik. New Orleans moving it around. Gordon goes in, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Gordon's got 16 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too. And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
The free throw drops for Parsons. And back to Chandler Parsons. His versatility is so valuable to any scheme. We've now seen that in both Houston and Dallas. He gives you percentages and good production every time out.
He does, Kevin, but the one area where I'd like to see him improve is his physical strength. I mean, to take his game to the next level, he's got to be able to play through contact a little bit better. If he can do that, we're talking about a guy who could be a perennial all-star.
And stolen by Gordon. Evans against Williams. Evans kicks to Davis. Can he keep it going? And the shot no good, a bit short. Mavericks trail by 7. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Mavericks timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 7. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Nowitzki. The 17-footer makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Davis. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
That drops. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Williams against Evans. The kick out to Matthews. They set the pick. Inside, Pachulia. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for New Orleans. Devin Harris is checked in for Dallas. Dallas shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Pachulia.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Now here's Evans. He's got 9, and he gets the bucket. Evans has got 11.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Evans against Williams. He kicks to Pachulia. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Williams with the ball. Evans picks him up. Williams kicks to Parsons. 11 feet away. Dallas again missing. New Orleans leading by 8. Evans outside. Dishes it to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. No problems knocking that one down. 14 points for Tyreke Evans.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Parsons outside. Kicks it to Harris. Back to Parsons. Unloads. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Gordon with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. And they double up Gordon. Ashik, the pass to Cunningham. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got 16 points.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Babbitt's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Evans, he's checked in for Pachulia. Nowitzki against Davis. Nowitzki inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. One thing that can be said for Dirk is that he has been incredible in terms of an ambassador for the game. We know he's a Hall of Fame player, but what he's done off the floor and just everything for the European player coming into this league has been groundbreaking.
And Kevin, for me, he was an inspiration. I mean, he really opened the doors for a lot of European players to come over, and not just come over, but to be impactful. As you mentioned, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and that really has set the stage for this infusion of making our game truly global.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
And, you know, you think about Dirk's impact. Certainly the NBA saw more and more European players come over after Dirk. He wasn't the first Euro, but he certainly has been perhaps the most popular.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And one thing that should be noted with Dirk and his opening up of things with Europe, we now see a lot of American players go to Europe to play, to develop skills and so on. Both leagues benefit greatly from the impact of Dirk Nowitzki.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Good on the second free throw.
And when you look at the Mavs, they have always built through free agency, still tinkered with the roster this season to get into a position to compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Evans with it. 17 points in the game. And that one's good. Evans has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, with the Mavs making the playoffs so consistently, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. They rarely have draft picks that help take the team to the next level, but they are in the playoffs, which is what every team wants to be part of.
Parsons, and good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. 9 points for Chandler Parsons.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Pass to Gordon, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Cunningham. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Tyreek Evans. The Mavericks also with a sub. J.J. Barea is checked in for Harris. Now here's Felton. From 12 feet out. That one rolling around and rims out. Here's Cole. He's got 6. To the paint. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist from Cole. Anderson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Down low. Evans dishes to Parsons. Now here's Barea. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That's good. Pelicans leading by 12. There's the dish to Babbitt. Pass to Holiday. To the right side. Here's Cole. A three-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Barea, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The kick out to Holiday. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 12. Barea, the pass to Parsons. Clock at 6. Stolen by Anderson. Feeds it to Cole. Back to Anderson. Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Felton leading the way. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Felton's got his second basket.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Fast break, Dallas. Right block shot. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Matthews, he's checked in for Dallas.
Wesley Matthews.
Here's Cole. He's got 6. Ajinça kicks to Cole. Shot from the wing. And good as it rattles through the hoop. And the Pelicans lead by 12. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. The feed to Felton. Wants to get it to Barea and does. No good from the wing.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5, 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3, and Ryan Anderson with the 3. Anderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Here is Barea. Screened by Villanueva. Felton kicks to Matthews. Stolen by Anderson. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. They set the pick. He dishes it to Anderson. Babbitt passes to Ajinça. Got a piece of it. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Barea. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunity.
And, guys, if the game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Omer Asik, he's checked in for New Orleans. Pondexter comes in for Luke Babbitt. And then for Dallas, Pachulia comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Nowitzki in for Jeremy Evans. No luck that time either. Pelicans leading by 15. Here's Cole. He's got 6. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Wesley Matthews picks one up. For New Orleans, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Ryan Anderson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Anderson. And here's Barea. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New Orleans on top, leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective. I don't have to pretend.
Pelicans leading by 17. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Matthews. Harris is out there with Williams. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gordon's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans. Gordon against Williams. There's the pass to Nowitzki, and that one's good.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
The Pelican shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Evans. Back to Gordon. Here's Davis, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Now here's Evans. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Screen by Asik. Evans attacking. He kicks it to Asik. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Williams in the post, defended by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. New Orleans leading by 21. Evans kicks to Davis. Back to Evans. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low. And Asik throws it down.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pondexter kicks to Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Screen by Asik. Just 5 on the clock. And that's Evans penetrating. Good D by Matthews. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Harris kicks to Pachulia. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Pelicans leading by 21.
The Pelicans call timeout. Come on, New Orleans! Your Pelicans dance team!
Parsons checked in for Devin Harris.
Chandler Parsons.
Down low, here's Davis. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the miss from Darren Williams. Davis kicks to Pondexter. Screen by Asik. Dishes it to Gordon. Outside, Davis. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Matthews dishes to Pachulia. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
There's the pick. Screen by Asik. Evans against Williams. Evans, good. Evans has got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. Asik, the pass to Pondexter. Can't hit from in close.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Parsons with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Gordon against Parsons. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9, and he nails the jumper.
Assist goes to Chandler Parsons.
Here's Gordon. Evans outside. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. That's good from Davis on the assist by Evans. Evans has got 6 assists in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
That's tipped. And Asik kicks to Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
No good. Good D by Williams. To the paint. They need this. And Davis sends it back. Pondexter with it. He's against Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, this is really one of the nicer buildings in the NBA right downtown, Clark, this home of the Pelicans across from the Superdome.
Kevin, you're always worried about how close we are to Bourbon Street when we come here, man. But yeah, this was a fortress for the Pelicans last season as they won some big games here for sure.
First one falls for him.
And you talk about the big wins here for the Pelicans last year. How about they beat the Warriors late in the year, which was huge to get into the postseason, as well as the Spurs on that final day to fight their way into that 8th spot.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Anderson, he's checked in for Davis. Cunningham comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Tyreek Evans.
And, you know, the Pelicans ended 28-13 here last season. A 6-win improvement for them from the season before. They can be a scary team when this place is jumping.
Villanueva with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Ashik kicks to Holiday. Screen by Ashik. There's a screen. Holiday dishes to Anderson. Clock at 6. Cole misses off the right iron. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Maria, the pass to Felton. And Jeremy Evans with the slam.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Cole. Looking to get it going. The rebound by Anderson.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here is Cunningham. And Cole kicks to Holiday. He feeds it to Cunningham. Back to Holiday. The floater. And he lays it up and in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Stolen by Ashik. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Cunningham kicks to Cole. Ashik up top. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. That's good. And that's now 9 points for Drew Holiday. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Felton dishes to Evans. Villanueva with it. Cunningham's there. Runner in the lane. Shot by Villanueva, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now here is Holiday. Ashik with a screen on Anderson. Floats one. Here's Cole. Ashik trying to get open, and it's Cole missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Cunningham kicks to Cole. Pass to Holiday. Inside. Over to the wing. And here's Anderson for 3. And the rebound goes to Villanueva. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Barea, the pass to Felton. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. Villanueva's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Anthony Davis. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And so here is New Orleans after the miss from Raymond Felton. Here's Cole. He's covered by Felton. Here's Ashik. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Now here's Barea. Outside Felton. Evans, a screen on Holiday. Again, the miss by Felton. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Outside Holiday. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations, Anthony. You're so composed, but this has got to be a great win for this team and something to be excited about.
It is exciting. That was a big win for us. That was a big win, especially we were down early in the first half. We came out with a lot of energy second half and fought back and got the win.
It took some toughness, but you did it. Anthony, thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
He's definitely put in the work down low. Used his size and his footwork. Got some big-time buckets, high percentage looks. I think he really fueled their offense with that inside presence throughout the game.
The one thing you know about Davis is that he's always going to play with an insane amount of energy. It's always full speed ahead with him, and we saw that tonight. Offensively, he plays as well as anyone.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.